Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast. I am your host,
Chuck Manatee.
and in today's episode, we are going to be covering Scream 7. And as per usual, what we'll do is we'll give you some interesting info regarding the actual movie itself. We'll watch the trailer and I will give you my thoughts. So, without any further ado, Scream 7 is an upcoming American slasher film directed by Kevin Williamson, from a screenplay written by Guy Busick and Williamson, from a story by James Vanderbilt and Busick. It is a sequel to Scream 6, which came out in 2023, and the 7th installment in the Scream film series. So a lot of them have actually been made already. I actually didn't think the series would run this long, to be honest. I mean, it's fun to watch and everything, a good slasher film. But I mean, when you watch the first one, you go, okay, cool. Maybe they bring out a sequel and it just keeps going and going. So it's kind of fun. So following the exit of Scream 2022 and Scream 6 directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett in August 2023, Christopher Landon was hired to direct the 7th Scream film. However, the film went through a creative retooling after the departure of stars Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega in late 2023. So that's a pity though, because I actually think Jenna Ortega is pretty good. So with Landon also exiting the project, in March 2024, Campbell confirmed her return to the franchise after being absent from Scream 6, with Williamson hired to direct Scream 7 after serving as writer and producer of the early films in the series. Filming began January 2025 and concluded that March. So yeah, as far as the cast goes, it's pretty cool to see some of the original cast coming back. It's always nice to see original people in things. But Neve Campbell, she's actually going to be playing Sidney Prescott, and she's been in a bunch of different stuff. Wild Things people know from Party of Five, which is a series from the mid 90s to 2000. So she's been quite a few odds and sods here and there. And also in Skyscraper, just so by the way. Courtney Cox, of course, most people know from Friends. That's the one where she's the most popular. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Bedtime Stories. She was in those as well. I like Adam Sandler, so Bedtime Stories would be my recommendation there, as well as Ace Ventura. That was fun to watch. Then we have Isabel May. Courtney Cox is playing Gail Weathers, so obviously reprising her role. But then we have Isabel May, as Tatum Evans, and that's actually Sydney's daughter in this, which you'll see in the trailer. But she's in the series called Young Sheldon. So yeah, I've watched quite a bit of that actually, and Yellowstone as well. Which is really good. Then we have Jasmine Savoy Brown, and she's actually going to be playing Mindy Meeks Martin. That's Randy Meeks' niece and survivor of, that's actually the last two murder sprees that they say here. Then we have, Jasmine's been in For the People, Sound of Violence, and actually did a a voiceover for Finn Mason, Tinkerer, in the video game Spider-Man Miles Morales, which was in 2020. Then we have Mason Gooding. Mason's actually going to be playing Chad Meeks Martin, and that's Mindy's twin brother. So yeah, but Mason Gooding is actually the son of Cuba Gooding Jr. So yeah, he was in a series called Ballers. He was in Scream 6 as well, and then has been in a show called Heart Eyes. I haven't seen that though. Can't really say whether or not you should give it a watch or not. Then we have Anna Camp. Yeah, it doesn't say who she's playing in the movie or whatever the case is, but her most popular movie most people know from is probably Pitch Perfect. So there you go. And then last but not least, we have Roger L. Jackson. Yeah, and he's reprising the role of the voice of Ghostface. So yeah, he's got quite a unique voice, and it definitely works for the character. So yeah, so Scream 7 is scheduled to be released in the United States on February 27th, 2026 by Paramount Pictures. Yeah, and if you don't know, Warner Brothers is actually for sale, and Paramount is actually one of them interested in the sale, as well as NBC Universal. So we'll see how that goes. That should be quite interesting, because Paramount is a little bit of a smaller studio, so them buying Warner Brothers is quite a big deal. So yeah. But anyway, without any further ado, let's check out the trailer for Scream 7.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Hello?
Hello, Sydney. Did you miss me? Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time.
Down to the end. I want to be a fighter, like you. If you hurt her.
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
Let's unmask this fucker.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Where is my daughter? Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now! Oh, you got it. He's dead. You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
This is gonna be fun.
And that was the trailer for Scream 7. So the intro for this trailer is really, really awesome, with the sort of animatronic, antagonist. And then, yeah, it's quite crazy to see the real one sort of pop behind her. I love that kind of stuff. It gets a little bit of the chills, Yeah, and then it kind of gives you like one of the scenes from the movie. That girl, the blonde girl, is insanely strong. Apparently, she just rips a light right out of the wall. Just, yeah, gymnast as well. But yeah, the way that it started really cool. and the way she obviously gets stabbed in this is quite insane, where he just kind of turns around and faces the knife up from the floor. So yeah, that's quite creative. I like that kind of stuff. Is you're always trying to one up yourself when you're doing these kind of movies, like make it better than the last one. So yeah, so you get a taste of you know, all the what would you call that? Yeah, of Ghostface basically. So you're getting like a taste of what he's about and so on. And it seems like he's out on a mission to be a lot more aggressive. So he was kind of, you know, yes, he was in their faces or whatever the case is, but he wasn't. He was kind of like in the shadows, sort of pops out or whatever the case is. And it looks like this time, from what he says, he's like, I'm not hiding, that he really wants to get the job done that he's setting out for himself. So yeah, but you see Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox's character like quite early on, and everyone else, and Isabel May, yeah, with the phone call where he's talking about, you know, good to see you again, glad things are going nicely in your little town, and she actually didn't think it was him. So yeah, but the scenes in this are pretty cool. It's definitely something that you need to watch with headphones, this trailer. The sound design for this is really, really cool. Yeah, so definitely if you're watching it on your phone or your laptop, do yourself a solid. Get some headphones on and watch it again with those headphones. You won't be sorry, because the creaking of the floors and all the sub-bass stuff that you pick up on, really, really cool. So yeah, sound design's done well. Yeah, so this looks cool, because I don't know, I feel the franchise fell a bit flat. I think it was with number 3 or 4 around there. It kind of picked up again with 5 and 6, you know, being okay. So the first one was obviously really good, but this one looks like it can definitely stand a chance to fight, you know, the original. Yeah, because they're definitely going to that root of it, you know, in a sense. So that's kind of cool. I'm liking where this looks like it could be going. Yeah, and then the scene that I liked the most out of this was definitely the one where she's telling her daughter where to aim the gun, to shoot him through the wall from like a CCTV screen or whatever the case is. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then, you know, her delaying the shot to sort of end it or whatever the case is where he kind of Ghostface gets the better of her. So yeah, so I'm kind of at a loss for words, I'm sure you can hear, but it looks like this could be fun. It's a good old slasher film, never hurt anybody, so this looks like it could be pretty cool. That's just my opinion. I'd like to hear yours, so let me know if you liked the trailer today in today's episode, and as well as showing us some love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. But that is it for today's episode of the Everything Podcast, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.